Hello Savages! Welcome back to Let's Play Savage Lands with Jamie from randomizeuser.com. In this episode I thought we'd start a new character, Mrs. Goggins, and a new map so we can have a look at the new mechanism that's been introduced to the game, lore. You can now collect lore and add it to your journal. So let's have a look at Gary and his tattered bag. Let's read the lore. Lore always takes the form of these little shiny notes. So yep, now this first one has been added to our journal. A final plea from Gary. To you, unfortunate reader, heed this, my last confession. No, this place was not always like this. We community leaders failed our people and these lands. In penance for this failure, I hope to save at least you, Mrs. Goggins. Just up the coast, you'll find the charred remains of a farmstead, Rodan Farm. There you should find supplies enough to restore one's vitality and build a fire. Yes. So basically the lore is a kind of cross between history and instructions, really, of what's going on, what you should actually do in the game. Bye, Gary. Sorry about your hand. Wasn't me, I promise. As you notice, these don't disappear once you've read them, so you can always keep on going back to them, although it has been added to our journal. Speaking of which, they've actually changed the interface for the journal, and it now looks a lot smarter, a lot easier to read. I do like it a lot. Okay, so let's go up to the charred wasp names and the Rodan Farm. I wonder when they added that bridge. That bridge is new. You can now get onto Ither Island, or whatever it's called, where there are some skeletons. Ugh. Right, so in the course of this episode, and possibly the next, depending how things going, we'll have a look at the lore of Snowmere. I think that's the island's name. We'll have a look at the history of Snowmere. I don't think they've added lore to Freydlin just yet, although I'm not 100% sure. Right, so I'm looking for some more lore. Let's have a look inside the buildings. Nope. I think there's a farmer inside here, and there's a skelly, so let's have a look for... Nope. Nope. No lore today. The lore has gone away. Oh, here we go. It's in the cart. Right, let's have a read of this. Urgent missive. Number 2. To the current landowners of Rodan Farm, please be on the lookout for a band of suspicious poachers who have illegally made entry onto Snowmere. Their last known location was a small camp in the forest between your farm and the tower of Wyrms Guard. These men are well armed and should be approached with caution. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's also giving me a bit more advice about what to do. And also grab some stuff. Pig! Whose pig is this? God damn it. I've got my axe on. Now at least I think it's a hatchet. Oh, I'm not sure it's an axe or a hatchet. But now one starts next to Gary, and they've added that to the game. So I'm two-handedly whacking him. That took a long time. I no longer have Wolfsbane at my disposal. So just grab his gubs. And there, I'll probably have enough cotton now to make some cloth. I've got one bandage already. We'll make some of these. We'll also leave some room for a torch, which I can already make. So let's do that now. Hooray! Right, so I'm a bit more equipped now to face the cold. Since the last update, they've slightly tweaked the cold and the hunger. So hunger doesn't go down quite as fast, apparently. Don't know what happened to cold, if that's changed. I should be actually going over there at the moment. But I reckon there's a couple there which might have some lore. God, skeletons! Oh, there used to be one whack with my good sword. Right, anyway. Yeah, here we go. Look, some lore. And a night bloom, which we probably won't need. Letter to grandchildren. Oh no, this is going to be heartbreaking. I hope this letter finds you all well. Your grandfather and I think I'm putting on a Queen voice here. Are doing well, even as shadows gather here on Snowmere. More and more people flee to Snowmere each passing day from the nearby islands, that I worry about what the future holds. Probably watching the snooker and eating Werther's originals, Grandma. Sadly, our crafting table was broken by some vandals, leaving us a bit more helpless than normal. The official at the docks said shipments have been going missing, so we won't be able to get the wood to build another for some time. Ever heard of an axe, love? Ugh. Right. Okay, some good quality lore there. Campfire. Oh, let's get the tin hatchet. That's always good for a laugh, isn't it? Doink, doink, doink. Oh god, it's skeletons. All skeletons, all the time. Maybe a pike of resurrection might be a good idea, because you never know. I might actually die, being so weak and feeble, like an old grandma who's dead on the ground. No, just a bone. There we go. Might as well collect... Yeah, there we go. My inventory now full. Just in time, I have a tattered bag. So let's get rid of What can I get rid of? Leather strips. We're probably not going to ever need to actually use those. There we go. Some actual more lore. Alright. So as you can see, it's filling up slowly. There's some gaps, so it's not like it doesn't fill it up sequentially. I guess it just shows you that there are things yet to get in certain areas. Anyway, Sailor's Log. We left Raidlin this morning. Our shipment is a cache of weapons and armour bound for the southern fortress of Meltok and Snowmere, which will be that. Countless people die there every day, feeding the ever-growing number of the undead, while the dragons and their ungodly abominations destroy all we hold dear. What good does fortifying Snowmere have when the war is all but lost elsewhere? Oh, it said. Actually, I wonder if there's any lore on the tower. The tower is still locked. It has been since day one of the new islands, and it's always been a bit of a mystery. I wonder if at some point we'll ever find that out. Never seen a key in this game, so obviously it requires... I don't think they've even got anything in there yet. I think it is just a placeholder for future adventures. Just slip up the side so we don't have to face all the skellies. And yep, there we go. There's some lore on the door. Why is this always really difficult to climb? Evacuation notice. Pop. By official decree of Lord Commander Kruul, Meltok is to be evacuated immediately. And between the sudden seclusion of the elders of Meltok and increasing numbers of disappearances in the south, all citizens are to relocate to Saval for processing, whilst all soldiers are to report to the tower of the Wyrms Guard. Kruul has ordered the sealing of the gateway to Raidlin until further notice. Any inquiring officials are to see him directly regarding the matter. Whilst we're in here, actually, but they have actually updated all these entries. So it's all completely new writing here. I won't go into it though. But yeah, they are. The developers say they may still tweak those, so I won't bother reading them. Don't think there's going to be any more lore around here. So yes, all references to the original Sundered Isle, that's in the Legacy branch, I think have now gone, which is a shame because there were some pleasing anomalies, but not any longer. Rabbits for days. Oh yeah, rabbits. Since the last update, rabbit traps now don't give you a free rabbit meat straight away. You actually do have to wait always for it to trap some more rabbits, because we had a bit of a palaver in the previous episode. They've also introduced a few new traps. Actually, really need to get some food and some warmth. Let's burn something. Yeah, they've introduced a few new traps, but they're kind of player versus player. Let's just step back and let me just try and find those. They'll be in here, I think. Oh, this might take some time. No, hang on, I'll have to go into the inventory instead. Or crafting menu. Where are they? What's it called? What am I even looking at? I don't think it's... Hang on. Let's try again. Oh, it's in there, isn't it? Ah, yes, it's in build diagrams. So they've introduced the poison mushroom trap and the spike board trap. If we get a chance, we'll have a look at these later. But, yeah. Oh, I think I might be dying. Yeah, I might have actually got hurt a bit there. Never mind. Whilst I'm here, let's get some chop on. There we go. Get some wood, because we'll probably need to build a campfire quite soon. Because we need to cook some meat. Which also means killing some things. Because, yeah, I've got very little food at the moment, other than... Oh, plenty of frostberries, actually. Let's eat some frostberries. This is very old school. Oh, there's the camp. I'm guessing it's referring to that. Oh, hang on. He should be fairly straightforward. What I really want is to defeat one of the fast skellies, because they might drop a hammer, which is a better weapon than what I've got. I now have 3 skulls. Let's get a wooden stick or 2 as well. Nah, fuck it. Lost interest. Yeah, law. Poacher's report. We successfully made landfall on Snowmere 2 nights ago. The small port to the south of here was lightly guarded, although an old couple who lives nearby was slightly overly inquisitive. So you're the guy who tonked him. And probably just attention-starved, living out here in the boonies. And thankfully our efforts have been worth it. The nearby forest has provided enough wood to us to construct a basic lean-to, fire and snares for game. Rabbit Run Meadow lives up to its name, so expect tons of meat and pelts on our return. No. Right, so where do we go from here? Actually, let's Is that a pig? Kill the pig! I need your meats! I don't think there's really not much meat on these things. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, piggies were nerfed in the previous update. I think I might start a... Where the fuck's the fire gone? I'm sure there's a campfire diagrammy thing around here somewhere. Huh. Maybe not. Right, let's build a little fire, poos. In fact, no, better idea. Let's go to the actual existing fire that I know happens to be lit at the tower of the Wyrms Guard. Tower. There it is. There's no denying that's a tower of the Wyrms Guard. We should investigate over there as well. Let's first do something here. Die. Die. Oh, brittle bones. I really should put up a pike of resurrection. Let's do that now, whilst I think about it. Normally I wouldn't bother. Right. So, here, lorry. Let's kill you. Kill you. Don't really need anything of you at the moment, so I'll let you be. Well, there's the fire. That's what I was looking for. Warm up a bit. Cook some delicious meat. With the right... That's the wrong button. I don't really have much delicious meat to cook. It'll do for now. Actually, I don't need it. Oh, those berries are a bit more than I thought. Huh. Okay, well, I've got that meat for later anyway. What I do need is some bandages, so let's do that instead. Waiting by the fire, warming right up. There we go. Nah, just spam them. Sorry. So, lore then. Nothing up there. Nothing inside there. Nothing on the walls. Oh, there we go. Let's get some boots on as well. Oh, bollocks, I didn't mean to do that. Desperate measures. Lord Kruul keeps us posted to watch the portal even after it's been sealed. I can't help but think about the people of Weald trapped on the other side. The elders insist that it's for the best. We would never be able to feed so many extra mouths. Oh dear. Oh dear. Things are going downhill. Missed out quite a lot of lore here already. Ah. Right. So that's some more lore. Let's go over here. Do I want to tonk him? No. Piss off. Right, so I'm now going to go to Taloka, because I reckon there'll be lore there. Because why not? Where is it? Where's the pond gone? There it is. Oh look! There's another new bridge. I always thought that there might be like an Easter egg in the boat in the middle of this pond. I think I tried very early on to get to it and couldn't. I just froze. And then later on I just couldn't be fucked. By the looks of it, nothing really going on here. Just double check to see if there's anything exciting spawning here. No. No Easter egg. God damn you all. Who would put a boat out here? Yeah, my torch is gone. Why's my torch... My torch ran out. How? It's not... I hadn't got it equipped. God, maybe that's a new thing. Also, it doesn't light up anymore. Your broken torches are actually properly broken again. Because for a while, they kind of carried on being lit. Oh, there's some lore. Lore. Children of the forest. This doesn't bode well. I've seen sign of X around the pond for a week. One of the clever fiends has taken it upon himself to destroy my traps every night. The hunters of Freydolin claim that they are children of the forest giants and multiply like weeds. I've cautioned Kruul and his men to kill them on sight. The last thing we need during these dark times is an infestation of X. The shadows are lengthening. Sun's going behind the island. Soon we'll be forced to camp. Okay, let's have a look for some more lore. Unless I know... Oh. Let's pop over to the skull-shattered bollocks. No, not the Shattered Reef. It's Oh, God, what's it called? The Sentinel Hill. That's it. We should have probably gone to that bloody the wolf thing over there as well. There's never ever really been anything at Sentinel Hill. I think you need to go to the left. Other than the swinging skelly. And a lot of piles of bones. And I suppose a lot of skellies to kill as well. I don't know how much lore they've put in this game. It said 30 on the journal screen. But that might just be an arbitrary number. Let's have a look. There's really nothing here, is there? Oh, here we go. No! So here are the sentinel-y... What's that? Cloth shreds. That's not very lore, is it? Is that... Nope, that's nothing at all. Oh, yeah, it's really getting towards sunset. In fact, it is sunset. Oh, lore! A failed crossing. Is it better for these refugees, our children, our elders, to drown in the icy waters, or die at the hands of abominations? We shouldn't be crossing the strait to Snowmere at ebb tide, but the undead were clambering at Weald's gates. The boat is taking on water, even as I spy Sentinel Hill rising on the horizon. Damn those cowards for sealing off the portal. Our blood will be on their hands. So yeah, they sealed the portal. Everyone tried to cross on boats to here. Well, he did anyway. But he didn't. He died. Possibly because of the many skeletons who normally patrol this area, but for some reason at the moment aren't. Okay, let's have a quick go up to what's it called? The Shrine of Ryerson, and then we'll go to Saval. I won't be able to take on Lord Kruul because I haven't really been doing much in the way of getting stronger armour and swords and things. More for time's sake than anything. There's a fire. The fire is now out over there. Here we go. Here is the Shrine of what's name. There's a red spirit wolf that appears here sometimes, but I've never seen it myself. We'd be very lucky if... Oh god, I can't get up it. It would be incredibly lucky if we did actually see him in this episode. Please can we see him in this episode? Oh, hello. The lore is here. Okay. The Shrine of Ryerson. Or Some say that when the moon reflects upon the pool, a blood-red spectral wolf prowls the Shrine of Ryerson. Though food is precious in these hard times, the villagers of Saval continue to present offerings of fresh meat at the altar. Indeed, these gifts are alleged to disappear, but there are many empty stomachs on Snowmere, and those who have no regard for lesser spirits. Yeah, who's a lesser spirit? Who's a lesser spirit? No, but there is no spirit wolf here today. Oh, and the other about 10 nights when I tried looking for the damn thing. Funny enough, I edited that out of an episode. Right, okay, so let's get to Saval then. Apparently, that's another thing they've introduced in this update, a big performance increase. Because a lot of people were starting to complain that the frames were being dropped all over the place. But now they've turned off reflections on water, although you can turn them back on again. Frame rate, I think, now has apparently improved quite a lot. So if you were having problems on these new islands, you might not now. So do check it out and see what you can... There's Lord Kruul. Okay, there's probably going to be some lore around. Oh, hello. The skeletons have gone fast. Well, that might be actually good. Let me kill him. He might drop a hammer. Oh, hello. He's tastying me. That's not even a... That makes no sense. Look at the crapness of this bloody... These should not hurt me at all. Oh, they should not challenge me. Oh, there's a wolf. Don't kill me. You know what I say about killing me. Bloody hell, I've been killed by a wolf. Oh, skeleton. This never used to happen. Right, I've got all my stuff and I've come around to the other side of Saval. Skeletons all over the place. I haven't seen any lore yet. Oh, come on. Actually, he might have... Hang on, let's actually get my stuff equipped. Let's try and get ourselves a hammer. And because that will be useful indeed. Avoid him. Yeah. It's fairly straightforward to... Oh, careful. Oh, yeah, that was actually annoyingly in his reach. Avoid. Oh, dicks! Ah. Always give me a one stone hammer, damage 11. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Also, all that sort of stuff. Bloody hell, Yeah, there's some lore. Very hard to see in the dark. Kruul's Gambit. The Master-at-Arms' famously severe combat training has raised a competent fighting force here on the islands of Torvas, such that the elders saw fit to raise Master Kruul to the role of commander as the dragons and their thralls threatened the shores of Snowmere. At his direction, the portal to Freydlin was sealed, with a sigil that only responds to his presence. A sigil? It's a sigil. While his strategies are often harsh, there is no one I would sooner trust with our defence. Well, I don't think I can kill him like this. Okay, well I think we've covered quite a lot of the lore that you can find on here. I'm sure there's a few more to find out there. I'll leave that as homework for you. But in the meantime, I'll go and die at the hands of Kruul. Why not? Right, so I don't know if I'm going to do another episode next week. It might be a couple of weeks. When the next... Oh, bloody hell. He just basically looked at me and I died. Well, Kruul appears to have buggered off now. What a shame. Anyway, as I was going to say, there might not be another episode next week, but there will be in a couple of weeks, and we'll see how things go. I think in future these episodes might be fortnightly. It kind of depends on the game, how it updates. Okay, so we've learned quite a lot of lore in this episode. We've now discovered a bit about the recent history of Snowmere, how the portal was sealed by Kruul, and then there were people desperately trying to flee all the nasty stuff on the other island here, but we were having none of it, and then people died, and a grandmother fell over and couldn't get up again. It was all very tragic. Okay, so yep, I shall see you in the next episode, and subscribe to be notified about when those episodes go live, and all the usual stuff. And see you next time. Bye-bye.